My name is Catherine Hale, and this woman is my spirit animal, Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. How many of you have seen her TED Talk? Okay, so you know what I mean, right? She's a total boss. The rest of you, now you know what you're going to do for happy hour. So Chimamanda talks about the danger of taking one perception about a group of people and turning that into the only story about them. She says that it robs them of their dignity. And I believe a variation of this single story problem exists in schools today. My first year teaching, I became part of the problem. I would tell my kids that every one of their stories mattered, but by the end of the year, those report cards, state tests told me, nope, only one story mattered, and that story goes like this. Johnny, sit down and stop talking, finish your homework, complete that worksheet, study those vocabulary words, and finally take that test. If the story works in their favor, their story is A student, but if not, special ed, average student, behavior problem. It doesn't make sense to me that our kids would pick these stories for themselves if they had the choice, which makes me wonder, what if we are robbing some of our children's dignity because of school's single story? So enter plot twist. I got to pilot one-to-one iPads in my 5th grade class, and I would show each of my students a different way to learn on their device. I watched technology become a plot twist, a story changer. Like my girl, Jamie. Her story is special ed and ELL. But with her device, she would sketch as she read, share books on Padlet, watch my flipped reading lessons, and for the first time, Jamie passed the state reading test. But better than that, Jamie's story changed. She became a great reader. And so I got app happy, and I would search every day for the next best app, and this is what I learned. Just because it's tech doesn't mean it's always a story changer. In fact, it can be a story repeater. See, tech makes things easy for us, right? But that doesn't mean we should let it. If we are not careful in how we use technology in schools today, we will repeat some of our children's stories. For instance, Kahoot. Kids love it, teachers love it, but what does this activity benefit? Does it change the story for the student who just needs a little bit more time to think? Or does it repeat the story, letting the fast thinkers, fast readers come out on top again? Or Quizlet. Love that there's new ways to learn vocab, but is this a story changer for the student who, can't do rote memorization? Or is this a story repeater? So I'm not sharing this to accuse any of you of being a bad teacher. I'm sharing this because it seems like every day a new app comes out, and as teachers, it's really hard to keep up. So I want to share with you some comforting advice. Sometimes the best digital tools are right under our nose. My student Eliezer. If you are a Star Wars fan, you would have loved him. This is his profile picture. His recurring story was bad speller, bad writer, and my impulse was to give him a spelling app or a writing game because I thought this will engage him, but that's not what he needed. Instead, I would teach him how to send me messages when he needed help and learn the benefits of autocorrect. Eliezer crushed it. He would be writing and learning sight words every day authentically because of this. And then technology became his secret weapon. In writing, he would take photos of my writing lesson so he could refer back to it. And he would voice record his story ideas so that he could take time with his writing and not forget his thoughts. With this combination of a learning management system, autocorrect, voice recorder, digital templates, and even Google Images, Eliezer became a writer. He came 3 points from passing the state writing test, and his story took a turn for success. So how? Because technology was personalized for him, and that is why he found the plot twist to his story. We can't be their teacher forever, and we can't write their stories for them. The best we can do for our children is show them that their story can change if they want it to, and then give them the right tools to do so. Tech is amazing. Michio Kaku even proved that in his keynote, but tech can't do our job. Tech can't get to know every one of our kids and tailor learning to them. We get to do that, and that is the best job. And so the solution to the single-story problem in schools today is technology plus us. Don't use technology because it's cool. Use it because they deserve a better story. Use it thoughtfully. Use your expertise. And say to your students come fall, sweet, amazing student, you have the power to change your story. And let's get started today. Thank you.